Hello everybody, welcome back to Diggy's Dungeon. We're on to episode 51. Hopefully this is the end of the Diggy is miserable era, which has been lasting for the last like 3 or 4 shows. I'm going to hope that one or more of you can pull me out of this funk, because it's not been good. But let's bring in the first challenger to try and pull me out of this shit. It is, of course, Ian. I'm going to go ahead and bring him in. I'm assuming he's not on his mobile, but we'll soon find out when it doesn't work. But here we go. Hello, Mr. Ian.
Hello.
Hey, it's working. You're on your PC. Excellent.
I am indeed. So, Funk. I feel that. I feel this. I went to do my normal, let's see what came out this week, and was like, oh.
Nothing much.
Nothing. So, I can't remember if it was this week. I should have mentioned it on the show last week if it was last week. That my big news has been that Sehun is finally getting a comeback. Thanks, Starship, for making it be almost later than the last one. But it will be in January, supposedly.
So, maybe if we wait another year, we might get a WJSN comeback.
Yeah, I know, exactly. That seems to be how they're running it, right?
Yeah.
They can do one non-preferred artist per year.
They can do 8 IVE comebacks to every one anybody else comeback, you know?
Yeah.
That's about right.
8 IVE comebacks to 2 Gravity comebacks.
Yeah.
To 1 someone else. Right?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So, they make perfect sense. Because Sehun can't be expensive for them. Because they don't have to pay songwriters.
He does all his own shit, right? So,
right? Like, I mean, there other people help him on his stuff, but he does the lead writing on all of it. So, you know, that should be cheaper, right? I assume.
Yeah, and we've seen time and again that you don't have to pay much money to make a video. So,
no,
you know, just do whatever.
No, you really don't. So, after maligning Starship some, there's someone who's been maligned a lot this week for a performance that he gave that I'm sure we'll talk about after we talk about this. But that's, of course, as anyone who's been following things would know, JYP himself. But he put out a song as well recently, which is called Changed Man.
Yes. Let's see if JYP can make me a changed man with this song. And it's time for JYP. Here we go.
아무리 그렇게 날 봐도 그런 눈빛 하지만 no
Okay, Ian, are you a changed man after that from JYP?
I feel like that's what JYP would want everyone to say, right? I'm not quite sure I'd say that, but it's a song, which I feel like with JYP, you never quite know what to expect from him. At least I don't. And this is pretty good. So it's very like over the top, like synthy, like just leans into it, and it's good for that. So I'm quite pleased with that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I love it. Of course I do. Like,
Yeah,
come on.
yeah, I kind of knew.
I fucking love it when JYP just goes full on nostalgia on us. It's just the best.
Yeah.
And like, the more I listen to it, the more I realize this kind of sounds like the main melody is kind of similar to Initial S by Sorry. If anyone remembers that one. But yeah, it's great. I enjoy it a lot. Like it's just a dumb fun 80s song with a dumb fun 80s video. Like I need this. And like how does JYP keep doing it, you know? He just keeps bringing these songs that just pick you up when everything else is complete fucking shit, and he's just like, no, here you go, have some fun for once. I need that.
Oh, that's very fair. I mean, yeah, you're kind of right that it goes all in unabashedly. The video goes all in unabashedly. Some ridiculous hair and looks and dance moves. And it's goofy and it works. JYP's just so interesting. Like
he's such an entertaining
things
guy.
like this. Yeah. I feel like that's like an understatement just because of the way that he is. But he's put out a lot of impressive solo stuff in the last few years, I feel like. That song with Rain that I always forget the name of was Switch With You? Switch With Me?
Switch to Me.
Switch to Me. I was close. Is very good, obviously. And this one's also very good because it leans it in, you know, it commits to the bit. I feel like a lot of songs we get don't commit to the bit, like they'll bring in some 80s synth or something, but you know, unless you're like Sweet Tune, like full on going in on some other stuff they made, like, you know, It's Raining. By Snooper, that you don't really get that full-on synth, I feel like. And it's
the
nice
trouble,
to get
I think, is that a lot of other songs are trying to be too many things at once, whereas JYP knows to just be like, right, this is a song from this era, that's what we're making, that's it. Like, that's what you need, is a singular kind of directive, you know? Rather than going, okay, so we're going to make an 80s song, but it still has to have a rap part, and it still has to have a dance break, it still has to have this. It's like, no, it doesn't. Just leave it. Just make it what it is. Yeah. How much better is this than like when fucking anonymous idol group 4 makes a 80s tinge song that still has like shitty vocal processing and a crappy rap, like all that stuff. Like, just do what the song needs to be and nothing more, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he even brought back Kim Wan-sun for the video, who's obviously from that kind of era. And, like, how... I have to say again, I said this in the Discord, she's 54. How does she look this good? Like, good God, woman. Aged like fine wine. Incredible.
Yeah, I'm not sure JYP quite gets that plot. It's in aged like fine wine.
I mean, he's pretty old, though, now. Like, he doesn't look as old as he is, I don't think. He's... you know what, let's do some live Googling.
That's what I'm doing right now. He's 51. To be fair, for being 51, he
looks better than most do at 51.
It's maybe his voice that's more of the issue, which I'm sure we'll talk about in a moment. Because I feel like you can hear the age in his voice. Yeah, which
that's
works
fine, though.
Here. It is fine, but it can lead to some moments. Like the thing we keep referencing.
Do you want to just talk about it now?
Yeah, I feel like we have to, because it's like been the viral thing of the past week.
Yeah.
His performance at, what was it, the Golden Disc Awards?
It was some acting thing, wasn't it? Yeah,
some acting thing. Yeah, maybe it wasn't Golden Disc then. I believe it's the same award ceremony that Hyolyn did Dala Dala at, and like the audience stared like they couldn't react legally to her performance.
Yeah, Swither says Blue Dragon.
Swither's Blue Dragon. But people have been going hard for JYP because he sang, and I'm getting song names wrong again. Thanks, Swither. Dolly. No. So you can't trust me on song names. Yeah. But he performed like a medley of some like classic like English language songs with some stuff he's done. And it was something. His vocal performance was something, and the audience looked horrified. So there's all these reaction clips of this audience that did not react to Hyolyn at all, you know, similar, you know, doing that dance, to them being like trying to clap along, but like having looks of abject horror on their faces.
I was very deeply impressed by Crystal's poker face for the whole thing. She didn't do any of the like eyebrow raises everybody else was doing.
Yeah,
like discipline.
Dio from Exo.
Oh, Dio looked like he just watched someone die on camera. Like, it was incredible.
But I feel like JYP didn't bat an eye, like, because it's JYP.
He's performing. He's in performance mode. He can't listen to any of this stuff. You know.
Yeah.
I want to point out, though, this is adding more fuel to the fire that is, like, not singing live, because he had the fucking balls to actually sing live, and then everyone ridiculed him for it.
Yeah. Because
I would rather we got an absolute, like, tire fire of a performance like that than, like, nothing, you know?
Did New Jeans afterwards sing live? I couldn't tell.
There was a lot of MR on their performance.
Okay, that's what I thought.
A ton of MR.
I thought they might have been singing some.
I think they were singing underneath it, but it was like so loud, the MR, for most of it at least. Yeah.
So I mean, here's the thing: his performance is kind of funny, but also I'd much rather go watch him do that than watch that New Jeans performance afterwards.
100%.
And even that New Jeans performance by K-pop standards is relatively good because it has some live underneath of it, right?
How far we've fallen.
So, but think about, like, I think a lot of people would take the perception of this that, like, oh, we shouldn't sing live.
That's the thing.
Look at what happened.
This is the issue, is that he's got so much ridicule, and I'm like, that's only going to push people to sing live even less than they do already. Yeah.
But also, think about how much people are paying attention to JYP because of this.
It's true. He got more press than he's had in years from this.
Right? So, at the same time, like, you can have a bad performance, or you can have a great one, but it's going to draw more attention than you just doing the MR recorded thing over and over again. And I know idols probably aren't going to do that because it's stupid and they have to be perfect and whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, the most memorable stage performances I can think of, are ones where they sing live, and either they do something goofy, like, I remember some Orange Caramel Catalina performances because they do that scream thing in it. Yeah, exactly. Right. And they do it live and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Or, one of my favorite groups, Spica, there's this, I think it's a You Don't Love Me performance where Bo Hyung has like a massive voice crack.
Yeah.
And the look on her face, like she like looks shocked, like after as she steps away. And it's great, but it's a good performance. Like, yeah, you mess up sometimes, and JYP maybe hit a bad day, but he's 51 and he's dancing.
Yeah.
Like, most idols can't do that now.
That's what I want to say. Like, it's still impressive what he did. Like, because he was dancing pretty hard for a lot of that, I think, and like, he was still singing. He's 51.
Yeah, like, it wasn't an awesome performance.
No,
like, okay.
But that's what's good about these like live performances, that you can either you can have an absolute stinker like he had, or he could have come out and absolutely fucking murdered it like he did for a lot of other performances he's done.
Yeah.
The variance is a good thing. Like, I don't know what people don't get about that, but they just want everything to be the same. It feels like a lot of people do anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's, I don't know if that's it or what it is. But I mean, the audience reaction is hilarious, to be fair. So, I mean, that also plays it up, right? If the audience had given what they gave Hyolyn, I don't think this would have gone viral. I mean, maybe it would have a little bit, but definitely not to the same degree, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's a feat in itself, to get actors to actually react to something at one of those shows.
I know, right?
Like, that deserves praise on its own.
Yeah.
I've watched one of those type of things. I think it might even have been Blue Dragon as well, from back in the day, where Rain is doing Rainism live, and they don't even flinch, most of them. He's like thrusting up and down a pole, and they're like not even doing anything. So for JYP to get them to do something is like amazing. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Speaking of Rain, have you seen any of the lives of Switch to Me from when they were doing that?
I probably have, but it's been a little while.
Because they sung live on that, and JYP sounded great. So, like, it is just one bad performance, I think, more than anything else.
I'm sure he can sound better. He could have hit a colds, right? Like, things happen, but he still went out there and performed. Or he's just getting older, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is a couple years from then, right? I think that came out 2 years ago.
At least 2. I think it might even have been 3.
Worked. Right, and he's 51. Like, he sounds a little older on this song than he did on some past releases, but he's embracing it, and he's still putting out music, and this song's really good. We all liked this song.
Yeah,
we all liked this song.
Not a single negative vote. It's 2 position on the board for Keith
not
the
even
City.
Not even an upstanding citizen. So it's I liked it. So
it's a banger. I did think it was weird, as T's saying, why he didn't get Kim Won-sun to at least like do a bit on the song,
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
She's just there dancing. It's like when Psy did Gentleman and just had Guy and just dancing and doing nothing in the song. It's like, what? Why?
Yeah. Why'd you bring her for this?
Yeah. I mean, it's great to like see her again, but like, come on. But why couldn't... Swither's like, he's a changed man, it's about him. Why can't she sing about how he's changed, Come on. It writes itself.
Yeah, it does. There could be a little verse or, a little few lines at least about that, right? So, yeah, I mean, quite good. And JYP, in all his ridiculousness here, his performance, that his costuming in that performance also quite... both amusing and cool at the same time.
The makeup
like that first
was killing
thing
me.
He wore. Oh, the makeup was also hilarious. He's just, he's ridiculous. He writes ridiculous songs when he writes them for his groups. He doesn't sing things at all similar to the songs he gives his groups, I feel like, right?
No.
Like, between what he writes for his groups and what he does. And, he's just an amusing, strange dude.
Yeah.
And the song's good. So I'll give him props for... Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, look how much he's cheered me up with this one fucking song.
Yeah.
You know? I'll take it.
Yeah.
More JYP forever.
Yeah, he's just such an interesting man.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably where we can leave this one, but this is very amusing. If you somehow haven't seen that award show stuff, go look at it, because it's at least worth the watch. So
I'll leave this with the thought that whenever I want to demonstrate how funny K-pop is, I send people a JYP song and say, this man is the CEO of one of the biggest companies in K-pop.
So true. So true.
Yeah. I don't know if he's CEO anymore, but you know, he's the founder. So
he's still CEO.
Is he?
I think.
Okay. I don't know, I lose track of who's at the top of each of them.
See, JYP Entertainment. Look at the Wikipedia page. Oh, no, he's not CEO. Okay. Yeah. But
he's the founder of one of the biggest record labels.
I mean, he's still the most important. Like, he's still the underlying person in charge at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So
yeah, if him doing shake that booty, booty, and then being like one of the most important people in K-pop doesn't demonstrate how silly this whole thing is, I don't know what will.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll have to be showing people that performance now too. Is the lore of JYP of this dude is in charge of a company that pulled in a net revenue of $302 million in 2022.
Oh, fantastic!
So
never change, JYP. Never change.
No, never.
Even though you're a changed man, never change.
yeah, exactly. So,
what a guy. Anyway, moving on. Otherwise, I'll be here blabbing about JYP all day. How do you even segue to this? Like, come
on. I can't even remember the name of the song, if I'm being entirely honest.
It's called Tide.
Yeah, I was gonna try to come up with something, but you beat me to it. I was looking at the name of it. You know who's been tied up in the media lately? Probably JYP. Okay, that's the best I can try to come up with. I don't have one for this.
Oh dear.
But yes, this is a recommendation again from Brian the Cool Cat. But this was a song I was actually considering bringing because I've liked some stuff from her before. And her name is Cooing. Yeah. And it's called Tide, as you said.
Yep, here we go, Cooing. Okay. Ian, try not to get too tongue-tied, but what did you think about this?
I think it's pretty good. It's obviously a big departure from that JYP song.
Oh, yeah.
Very different vibe. But also a well-produced song, I think. Like, I thought the JYP song was well-produced. And I think the same thing is here. Instrumentals also being kind of the strong suit here, as it was in the JYP song. It's not, a huge, like, home run or anything, or, like a very, very excellent song, but it's good, and I enjoyed it. And it'll be a thing that'll go on the playlist for sure. So I'd only heard a snippet of it, but it seemed like one of the best songs that came out this week. And things floating around, and she's a pretty small artist, so don't mind giving it a watch and keeping it on the rotation. So what do you think?
Yeah, it's kind of a bit too, like, by the numbers for me. Like, it's just like my first attempt at a disco song or whatever. And like, you know what I'm gonna say. Like, you all know what I'm gonna say. Vowels, please. Vowels all have different sounds. Please learn them. Aside from that, like, I think if this was sung by someone who could do vowels, I'd be okay with it. But it's a deal breaker for me. I can't fucking stand mangled vowels. It's the saddest thing ever. I appreciate my own language, so I very much dislike when people murder it with vowels.
I didn't think they were that bad. I guess it's Silver. Not like okay.
gotta get them horrible vowels in,
Yeah, I feel like this is one of your main things with any like indie-ish artist is
because they all fucking do it, and I don't understand why. It's always bad. Like, just please stop doing it. If you stop doing it, I'll have to stop talking about it. But everyone keeps fucking doing it, and I'm gonna keep calling it out because I don't want this to be the normal. It's the same reason I keep calling out when people aren't singing live, because I'm just sick to fucking death of it becoming the norm.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I don't think she is the level of, say, Sori. Is that what her name is?
Yeah, Sori.
Vowel murder.
I need to get something off my chest. I could put lovers in the night.
Or DPR Ian.
Hi, how you doing? I'm getting to the surface.
No, she's not as bad as them, but she's still pretty bad.
Yeah. Okay. See, maybe I wasn't paying enough attention to that bit of the song.
There are degrees, and she's like on a lower degree, but it's still enough to ruin the song.
Okay. Well, I obviously don't think it ruins the song because I still enjoyed it. But like T said, she doesn't have the best voice either, which can work. It can't work. If you produce a song well, it can. And I thought this backing track was good enough. Obviously, I don't have the vowel murdering hatred to the level you do. I still don't like it, but if the song's good enough, I can get past it a little bit more. Like, I do like that TXT and Sori song that I know you can't stand. Or some DPRE and stuff. I thought this last album was, or at least the song that Gotchi brought, was way too much in terms of both the vowel murdering and just not my style. So, yeah, I mean, this is a very simple song, which I feel like, if I remember, is kind of what a lot of what she does kind of sounds in this soundscape to an extent.
Okay.
The song that I have from her is called Summer or Summer. Also thought it was good, but again, kind of in a similar vein. Upstanding Citizen, maybe Key to the City on a good day, kind of realm. Songs that we enjoy, but aren't home runs by any means.
I do think the backing track is like very good, but it's just it's still not going to work if you're murdering vowels over the top of it. It's just not going to happen. But I don't know what. That's the only thing I think that would fix it for me is if someone sang the vowels correctly, then I'd be on board. But as it is, no.
That's fair. That's fair.
I also always get this girl confused with Very Koi Bunny for some reason.
Very Koi. I don't even know who that is.
It's someone that Swither, I think, quite often shares, but I don't know. I always get them mixed up in my head for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, there's another indie girl that has a similar name to her, and they had songs that came out at similar times last year, and I think they're the same person sometimes. I'm not going to remember who it is, but I do like both of them. I think the other girl I have more songs from, but I'm not going to I would have to go dig and find it, and that's not going to be something good to listen to on the air. So we're not gonna do that. But yeah, I agree. I think the backing tracks, the song suited this, and the other stuff is fine, but I don't. Again, the vowel murdering doesn't do it the same way it does for me. And like, what did Brian say about this? He said, I think she was on Mix 9. Which, do you remember her from Mix 9 since you did the watch through of that? Okay.
Not at all. I don't remember her at all.
She might have been shoved in a corner then, which is,
well, she probably had her actual name on Mix 9, and I don't remember it. I mean, she looks kind of like faintly familiar, but I don't know where from.
Okay. That's fair. Okay, well, I thought I'd mention it since that was something that Brian mentioned. But yeah, I enjoyable enough song. Not going to win any plaudits.
And she definitely took us on her morning jog for the MV.
Yeah. A lot of running in this music video.
Yeah. See what I mean? You don't have to spend much on MV. Just go for a run. That'll do. Buy a little bubble gun. Sorted.
Hey, it's better than a lot of music videos big companies give us.
Yeah, true. True.
Like, you can spend a lot more money on a music video and have it look 10,000 times worse than this.
Absolutely.
Because you can do a bunch of flashing lights. You can put your camera in a washing machine. I was listening back to our discussion of the Ensign song that was atrocious. Yeah. Wormhole new track for anyone wondering. Which already tells you it's going to be bad.
If there's a colon in the title, nothing good is going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. And that song like spins around in a washing machine. You're like, what are you doing? Like, and they spent money on that. Versus she didn't spend money on this.
What was it in the MV that was just fucking massive for no reason?
Giant eyeball, I think.
It was a gigantic eyeball for literally one shot and then nothing more.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's an example of how you can spend a lot more money than Cooing clearly did and make a shit music video.
Yeah, exactly.
So much more efficient if you're Cooing, so well done Cooing. But
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and I'll remember this music video-ish because there's a lot of it.
Yeah, and she went for a jog in like a little skirt too, which is an interesting choice.
A little like silvery holographic maybe jacket. Like interesting outfit choice. It's not holographic; it's just silvery, but still. And totally looks like she both isn't and is running away from something at the same time.
She's running away from JYP in that makeup.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just lurking outside of shot
with that like big cape on that he had at the beginning of the performance. Just menacingly.
He's doing the part of the song and like thrusting towards her.
We've canonically made something.
That's canon now. No one can debate it.
Yeah. So, on that note, I think I'll leave you.
Okay.
So you can get on with the rest of the show. So,
brilliant. Well, thanks for stopping by anyway, Ian. It's been a very fun call.
Of Of course. Yeah, it has been. So I will talk to you sometime soon then.
Yeah.
So.
See you later, buddy.
See you later. Bye.
Okay, next caller. Surprise caller is a hungover vagrantesque, I'm presuming. So let's see how he's doing, because he's taken a very big song, which might not help his hangover, but let's find out, I guess. Let's bring him in. Hello, vagrantesque.
Hello.
How are you
I
feeling?
can't hear you.
You can't?
Oh, no, I can hear you. Yeah, no, we're good.
I thought we tested this.
We tested. You got me, right?
Yep, we're good. Okay. How are you, vagrantesque?
Southern Hemisphere delay. Yeah, I've been better, but it's a big weekend. Well worth. Had a good time, and from what I hear, we're about to have a bad time.
Oh yeah. You came in and you were like, "Okay, I'm hungover. Let me just punish myself more." Love to see it.
Give Accio some credit.
Oh, true. Accio is partly to blame. But I mean, I'd say you signed up for some punishment. I guess we've got to tee this one up, right?
I don't know. So is this... I've never heard of this group.
What?
But they're apparently the new UYG group, is that it?
Yep, that's correct. They are Blackpink 2, otherwise known as 3NE1. You know what it is?
Yes, sweet. Oh dear. Well, look, there's nothing for it. Let's just get this over with.
Yep, up to the plate we go. Batter up time, here we go.
착한 내가 어떻게 변할지 monster. Remember me? Sting like a bee. 굶주린 사자 같은 personality. 네만 빼고 다른 것은 원하지 않아. I will never do you wrong. You regret it when I'm gone. 좀 더 강하게, 더 빠르게 날려버릴게. Got a lot to say, what a big mistake. Better. Better up, better up, better up. Better up, better up, better up. Better. hitting 안 달려, never can stop. 랩인 시작 이게 shot. 비명은 함성이 될 거야 loud. Surprise come on start 등장. 네가 가는 길이 빛이 나리 way. Okay 피곤한 going. 바통 바꿔 준비 완료. 후다닥 run. 눈간을 막아난 덕색의 바바로 내가 좀 알아서 비켜. 순진한 척 나는 그딴 거 안 해. 나 whenever look in the mirror. 지치지 않아 계속 발음을 나는 무대 위를 태워 싹 다 지워버려. I'm like a boss baby, I'm a boss baby. 모두 다 찢어 like brrrra. Remember me? Sting like a bee. 무대를 닦고 노는 우린 MVP. 니만 빼고 다른 것은 원하지 않아. I'll never do you wrong. You regret it when I'm gone. 좀 더 강하게, 더 빠르게 날려버릴게.
Okay, Vaz. Remember me? Sting like a bee?
Where's my coffee? Where's my coffee? There's a whistle. This ain't.
Oh my god.
There's halfway to a good song. Unfortunately, it's at the very end, and they decide to only bring it out for like 20 seconds or whatever.
The company mandated YG party chorus.
The company mandated YG party chorus. It's for me personally. That's probably it.
Hey, it's okay. I put my hands up for that bit. I assumed they were going to tell me to, so I got hyped.
I think you got a giggle come through on the track there. But yeah, I get it does remind me at the start a bit of Whistle because there's not much to the backing. It's very minimalist, all that. But Whistle's one of my favorite K-pop songs of all time, and this is like yeah, I don't know.
Really not.
really not. Yeah, definitely 3 Anyone, as you say.
Yep.
Which is...
Although I say that, and I start to realise how much better 21 were than the ones that have followed them whenever I say that.
Yeah.
They have multiple songs that are like actually good, so that's better than most.
Blackpink, in my opinion, has like maybe 2.
So, I could see maybe like up to about 4 for Blackpink, maybe.
Yeah, I get. What's Swither on about? 4 Anyone?
Because 21, then Blackpink are 3 Anyone, and this is 4 Anyone, I guess. Also, maybe because they're trying to appeal to everybody, right? Because they're for anyone.
It's got layers.
See, that actually is a better name than Babymonster, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like, come on. We cracked the code. They should have called him For Anyone.
Yeah. That's just running rings around everyone, even when he's in chat. Very good, very good. Man. Yeah, I mean, it would be For Anyone, except I don't know if this is For Anyone.
It's for the people that torture themselves by being YG stans. That's what it is.
Which, I mean, I'm sure they still exist.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, since we always do a views check for this stuff, they're already at 7 million. So, and this came out 6 hours ago. So,
we're fresh.
The YG effect is working.
Oh my word! This is cutting edge. Diggy's Dungeon. 7 million. Jeez. All right. Well, look, no one gave it Esper Hell, so that's something.
Just lots of life in prison. I don't know. Is this worse than? I don't think this is worse than Esper Drama, though. I really don't think it is. Like, it's not good and it's very unoriginal, but I don't think it's as bad as that.
No, I can't. Look, I haven't listened to Esper Drama.
I had like an ironic smile on my face through this, whereas I was just actually miserable and contemplating ending the show when Esper Drama was on. So they did better than that.
Well, that's something. That's something. Yeah, no, it's better. It's better than my memory of that. That's for sure. So yeah, but no, they may not be For Anyone, but they are monstrous.
Yeah, definitely. I find it funny as well that this like pretty clearly apes a couple of songs, because I only noticed it when they said it in the chat. But yeah, the like verses of this are just macaroni cheese. They're just macaroni cheese. And then the chorus is just money. So like, this is like the most uninteresting song ever. You go from macaroni cheese, which wasn't good anyway, into money, which wasn't good anyway. So,
and then to
YG Party Chorus, which was in every YG song for the last 10 years. So
that's it. Yeah. Look, I mean, at least Batter Up is well, there's no real baseball. Well, I don't know. 21 used to do that kind of like, tough girl stuff with baseball bats and that. I guess, the thing on screen now is a bit baseball-y. Yeah.
They have a baseball bat, but there's no point at which they actually step up and have a home run, because they knew this wasn't going to be a home run. They're just going to bunt and not actually get to first base. So,
That's...
There's that. That's I think what this is, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Don't tell me I don't have the fucking lingo when it comes to baseball, all right? I can make it something out of anything, you know?
Yeah, we know how baseball works.
I did it in school like twice, you know? I'll do.
I played like some t-ball once when I was very young, but yeah.
Yeah, we got this stuff. Accio says, at least this is Girl Crush, which we now no longer have a lot of. That's true, but we've had so much Blackpink recycled shit, and this is just more of that. Like, I don't know, you can even tell they're positioning members of the group to be like Blackpink members, because one of them has like a little bit of like, how do I say this with someone who's actually from there? Some Southern Hemisphere twang, let's say that on some of those bits of vocal. There's a bit where it sounds like she's trying to ape, like, she's basically trying to sing in Rosé's speaking voice, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like a bit of the rounded vowels.
We do make up an alarming percent of 4th gen at this point.
It's true, it's true.
Yeah, they know what's up. Most new groups have us, but yeah. Yeah, singing in Rosé's speaking voice in the Melbourne. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. There's not really much else interesting to say about this because it's literally just we've done it all before. Like, it's how many times have we heard songs like this from YG? It's just so many at this point.
Yeah, it's like part of me is like, well, can they? The good thing is, okay, this is a very fresh 7 hours ago debut, but like, does that mean they can only go up? Or is that party chorus the best I'm going to get for a year? And so I mean, either way, it can.
That's true. I'm trying to think like the parallels between them and the other groups, because 21 came out of the gate with some absolute fire and called the song Fire. And like,
literally, that is, yeah,
it was really good. Like, their debut was great, and then Blackpink, Boombayah, I think was kind of shit, but Whistle, great. Then we move on, and like they continue to have like really good songs at the start, and then it just went horribly to shit over time. This is starting off in like the D4 Kill This Love, How You Like That vein for me, and I don't like any of those songs, so it's not great.
Well, maybe they'll evolve and change into a different.
We can hope, but
maybe we're trying to find a silver lining. So there you go.
Yeah,
they got the money, so
surely they will make a Playing with Fire at some point, and I will be happy.
I wish for your sake that they do.
I'm also just not feeling most of these facial expressions that they're giving me in the video. Like, there's a point later on, I think it's in the party chorus, where like, or no, it's in like some part that's supposed to be all attitude-y, and they're just like widely smiling with these dumbass fucking YG outfits on. And it just looks so bad. Like, let me find it. There's like
disconcerting. Yeah.
Where is it? There's like a bit where they have these awful fucking dread things on a hat. Is it this bit? Yeah. These fucking luminous yellow dreads, and she's like, yeah, I'm really happy. And it's like, what the fuck is this? It's really awkward.
Yeah, they're real bright too. Real bright.
Yeah. It's very weird. But, yeah. Accio says, one of the Thai girls is Rosé, the rapper girl is Lisa, and the member that sat out would have been Jenny. That's true. Oh yeah, one of the members left right before they debuted, so that's always a good sign. What was her name? Was it like Ayon or something? I heard about it, but I don't know anything about her. But someone left
but
right
she was
before
14.
they debuted.
Whoa. Oof.
Fucking hell. That's not good.
Not the best, is it?
Yeah, she may come back in inverted commas. So is that the indefinite hiatus thing as well? Okay, fun. Yeah, I feel like YG, whenever they debut a new group, it's just the old group but younger. That's all it ever is. Like Blackpink were just 21 but younger, and then Babymonster were just Blackpink but younger. So they will keep farming that same formula over and over and over again.
Yeah, well, with the guys, we at least got like Icon and Winner who are like different.
Yeah, I think the guys actually tend to be a bit more different in YG than the girls. They literally make one type of girl group, whereas the guys actually have distinct identities usually. So,
yeah, it's a shame.
Like, you're not really gonna confuse Icon with Treasure, you know?
No, especially not now.
Yeah, I mean, Icon have left, obviously, but like even when they were with YG, you wouldn't confuse them because those guys write their own stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. Whereas the girls get the like house writer treatment from YG, where it's just Teddy being like, "Well, I made this like in 5 minutes, so you can have it, I guess." That'll do.
I made it in 5 minutes 5 years ago.
Yeah, I made it in 5 minutes while I was writing How You Like That, so enjoy. This was draft 3 from How You Like That. Oh, Teddy, what are you doing, man? You used to make good music, and it's all gone horribly to shit.
I think he did. Like my memory tells me he did.
Oh, Accio says apparently this is written by Chanyeok from Acmu.
No!
How did he make a Teddy song? What is this?
It was so much better than that.
Oh
no!
Oh, Chanyeok, what are you doing, man?
Oh my gosh!
You're telling me you can write "Give Love" and end up with this? That ain't good.
Yeah,
wasn't he credited on another like really bad YG song recently too? I swear he was. Oh, was it Bona Bona by Treasure? Didn't he write that too? I need to look this up. I swear he wrote another one that was fucking terrible. Where's the writing credits? Why is it so hard to find the writing credits? I don't know why it's so difficult. How do you just Oh, Ian says he just listened to that episode and he thinks so. Fair enough. That's good enough for me. Oh, composer.
Yeah, he did mention something.
Yeah, Lee Chan-hyuk. Fucking hell. Stop writing music, man. Stop writing music. It ain't going well. Oh, here I was giving Teddy all the shit and it's fucking Chan-hyuk ruining everything. Come on, man. Stop it.
It's very Teddy, right? So I don't...
He's so Teddy.
There's some sort of homogenization going on there.
You know, probably it's Teddy and him and RT, isn't it, right? Because it's always multiple producers to write the same shit over and over again.
Hey, well, that'll be a good documentary in 20 years.
That's true, to see what the hell was going on behind the scenes in YG. But
I'll have a wide audience.
I think you've probably suffered enough, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you risked, coming on air with a hangover for this, but sometimes life isn't kind to you. YG is also on composing credits? Oh my god.
What? What
the hell is this?
Okay, so no one's got a voice then, if there's that many.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He was there just to make sure it sounded like everything else, right? Preserve the company style. Tough. Well, thank you for sitting through it with me anyway.
Personality like a starving lion. That is a hell of a lyric.
Yep.
A hell of a lyric.
Isn't it just?
Yeah, thank you once again for doing this, for letting me jump in. Thanks, Accio, for the bus, because it was fun. It was fun. I hear Dreamcatcher also came back, but I can't.
I would recommend you don't do a double bill with that for your own sanity.
Yeah, they don't work with Lee's anymore. Anyway, so yeah. Well, he hasn't posted any of their last comebacks, the last couple. So
okay, that explains things.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I'll let you get going. Enjoy that coffee.
Will do. Thank you very much, as always.
Of course, and we'll keep trucking. But thank you, guys. Talk to you later, buddy.
Ciao, bye.
My next caller, after For Anyone, is Singing Man. It's Al Man. It's our resident lecturer after last week, I'll call him. So I'm going to go ahead and bring him in now, and I'll expect a lot. Let's bring him in. Here we go. Hello, Swither. I hope I didn't interrupt yours and Vaz's chat.
I'm a changed man.
Jesus.
I'm a changed man.
Oh my god. You're trying to do his actual performance there.
Maybe it wasn't my best. I can go again.
It's okay. You can sing live. I understand it.
I'm a changed man.
I felt that one in my soul. Well done.
I'm glad that you pushed the audience.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier about the doormatted nature of most English-speaking K-pop content individuals, and no other show would I go on and then be be hit with that. So I really respect your presence. Your show has never felt more necessary than the present day. So let's keep it going then. It's been a great show. I thought it was beautiful that we got a hungover Australian man to cover the most anticipated debut of the year.
You see, you wouldn't get that anywhere else.
Exactly.
We wouldn't go, oh, you're hungover and you don't really care what you're talking about? Okay, just have the big song. We don't want it.
Yeah, very special. Very special. And did a great job as well. And we've had some good stuff going on so far. Speaking of Australians as well, I have been just loving Lily from NMIX's book review segments.
What?
So Lily is from NMIX, is Australian. She's the girl that does the big notes in Tank and all their famous hits, NMIX's greatest hits. And she does some lives where she does like a sort of book club live. I think she did a boy in the striped pajamas.
Oh God! Okay.
A couple weeks ago, and that caused some very special moments because never have we had an Australian K-pop girl go on live and say, I've never hidden a Jew in my basement. But we got that from Lily. Very, very special stuff. And then, just the other night, she did one for a mystery book called The Man Who Died Twice, and had a just beautifully shady moment where she was like reading the chat, and since the book title had the name Twice in it, there were like a bunch of people saying, twice somebody name, twice somebody name. and she was like, I think it's really cute that, you guys have such small brains that you just hear twice and you're just thinking about twice somebody name.
Yes. Yes. Someone's finally having it out with those people that see any word that's connected to a K-pop title and go, K-pop? Thank you, Lily. Lily sounds like a fucking riot. I would get on with that girl, clearly.
Truly, you have to see some of these clips. She's so hilarious. I don't know what it is, but JYP just always, the girl groups always have one member that is actually more than one member. They're just hilarious. But yeah, we're not here for that. We're here for, last week was tough for you.
Yeah.
It was tough.
That's an understatement.
And I'm covering a girl this time that should be a sight for sore eyes, but she did used to be with SM Entertainment. I believe this is a release under some new smaller label.
Corridor.
But we have okay, thank you.
Gotcha.
But we have Jessica. We got Jessica Jung coming back. with a song title that when I saw the song title, I was already excited because when has a beat led me astray?
Yeah, and
Never.
her group had a beep beep. Like, come on.
Yeah. It was that
Perfect.
ad song. It was very sick.
It was a great song.
Yeah. But yeah, so we got Jessica Jung back in the mix with a song called Beep Beep. Let's go.
Yeah, sister of my ultimate bias, Crystal. You know it had to be done. Here we go. Jessica, beep beep. Okay, Swither, could you feel Jessica's emotions from across the room?
There's nowhere to hide. Oh. Wow, Jessica, you did that, girl. My goodness. Yeah. There's nowhere to hide from what she's trying to dish here. This song I was just absolutely stunned by. Ooh. Because there's nothing special about it. there's nothing special about it on paper. It is not. It's all in English, and the rhymes are like
pretty basic.
You can't stop the fire. The desire. All the rhymes are extremely like low hanging fruit, and it's that sort of like disco-y, like light very light pop funk,
chill
sort
disco.
of, in the vein of like her girl Taeyeon's Weekend. There are a lot of comparisons you could make with Taeyeon's Weekend, including the little bandana. But yeah, like a similar genre as Tay-Tay's Weekend, or like a lot of popular light pop funk. You know, Doja Cat Say So might be a little bit farther out, but you know, that sort of very popular thing in the past couple of years. So that was not, you know, a bold choice at all. But despite, you know, the song writing and the lyrics and the production all being very regular, I ended up really loving this song. Just because I think the way the regular stuff comes together just is like so, like there wasn't a single attempt to escape the regularness of it. You know, like it wasn't like there was no point at which they were like nervous. Oh, is this too regular? Is this too normal? Is this too, you know, down the middle? And threw something in there. They totally dedicated to this being like this song. Like no song of its type had ever been written. And she just really sold it extremely well. And by the second listen, I was like hearing those extremely baby sort of songwriting lyrics and feeling them. I was like, I mean, damn, yeah, I mean, I wish I could be grabbing the waistline or whatever, you know, like
to the bass line and
yeah, take to the bass line. But yeah, it just actually reached me somehow. Yeah, her voice is really beautiful, and that Nowhere to Hide on the end of the bridge going into the last chorus, very well executed, perhaps sealed the deal for me. And she looks so amazing in this video. She's looking so good. Are you seeing that?
You don't have to whisper it, man, it's fine. We can all accept that Jessica Jung is a very pretty lady.
I mean, yeah, it's a special type though, you know, because it's such a fine line between, I don't know, but like this, she is, okay, all I'm really saying is I think she looks very good. So I don't know what I'm reaching for here. But yeah, the outfits are great. The aesthetics are great. And just extremely likable without having anything that was like trying to convey personality. Again, just having so much personality and talent that you can just do the most basic song and boom, it's there. It's felt. So yeah, I don't have much else to say on it. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm obviously extremely biased because she was my bias in SNSD way back in the day before it all fell apart. Her sister is my ultimate bias. So like, if you want like an objective breakdown of what this is like, you're probably not going to get it here. But I'm just glad she's back with a good song, because it's felt like quite a long time since we've had a good song from Jessica. So although this is like definitely basic as fuck when it comes to the lyrics, like the melodies are nice and it's good to hear her voice, because like I think that's the reason that it works being so basic, because her voice is so distinctive that like it's not basic anymore, because she adds the spice, you know.
Yes.
You know, you've got all this salt and pepper in like normal, and she's like, okay, let's smack a bit of cayenne in there, let's change this up, all right, it's gonna work. And it does. But yeah, I mean, what do you say? It's Jessica. She's awesome. I will say I'm very glad T went off, because we played this in our little watch together the other day, and she was like violently against this and thought it was like a joke and that her voice was terrible. So I would have been saying some very out of pocket things if she was still here. So I'm glad she headed off early for this one.
Oh no! I wish she was. I wish he was still here. But yeah, I'm mad that T isn't still here. We might have to have like a triangle battle at some point because T is great to disagree with because when she's reaching for justifications of stuff, few people have better, more original vocabulary. So I would love to get into it. I don't know why she wouldn't like this. I would think this would be up her alley. You know, this scratches some of the itches. Sorry,
she hates Jessica's voice and thinks it sounds like shit for that reason.
Wow.
From what I understood.
Okay. Well, yeah, the vibe and aesthetic I was feeling like, and also I feel like her voice isn't that distant from like Eunji from A-Pink.
Oh, it's way different. Close. Way different from
but like
she's got that super nasally charm that I like.
True.
Super warm nasally tone. Which I really like, and apparently a lot of people don't like.
Yeah, vocab for describing voices beyond just like full or nasal or whatever, it becomes so interesting to try to articulate what exactly.
I've always thought that the Jung sisters had very warm voices. They add that warmth to a track.
I mean,
very
that
comfortable,
reaction,
you know.
That reaction shot of Crystal watching JYP, that was about as cold as possible.
Yeah, I mean, they were both her and Jessica were both called like the Ice Princess or whatever back in the day, weren't they? Because they just told it like it was and didn't like play up to that shit. So like, it would make sense that they would both have cold reactions. But yeah, I always thought their voices were super warm and comfortable.
Yeah, I mean the Jung sisters definitely got it. You're persuading me with the SNSD bias. I don't have one selected. I really like.
Well, I mean, she can't be yours anymore because she's not in there anymore. But you know.
Yeah.
I would argue that it all went to shit after she left.
Yeah, I've heard that argument.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I really like. I've spoken about songs that do something that is totally done, but just trying to execute it really well before. And I think this is one of those where, it's just execution can really take something that totally lacks originality and breathe so much life into it. And also, I'm just such a sucker for the notion of making the beep beep sound, I guess. And I just think that the way that she it's positioned in the song, it is very cute. Just as an encouragement, a poke, trying to get you, get your attention back. Don't lose focus. Beep beep. Yeah, really liked it. But that's probably it that I have to add on this one. And I am bringing a second song, if you allow me.
Yeah.
And
before we leave Jessica Land, I just want to say I think a voice like hers is needed around these parts. Frankly, like, you don't get this voice anymore in K-pop, and I needed it. So thank you, Jessica, for bringing it. Also, like, kind of weird but quite cool, like, harmony arrangement in that song, the way they did the vocals.
Yeah, there were a couple harmonies that stood out on the pre-chorus, and then
in the chorus too, like her big like
and in the chorus,
line just hits weird with all those harmonies, but it's cool.
Yeah, she really killed it. Loved it.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I had to butter you up by bringing your Girls' Generation bias so that I could then, Trojan horse and bring Kiss of Life, something that nobody knows about. No, I don't know. This is having some response, I think. But the song is called Nobody Knows by Kiss of Life, the group that we were only paying attention to because it has Natty. Let's get into it.
Also, views check before we start, just to prove that people do know. It's been up for 12 days. They got 6.8 million views, so it's doing pretty decently. But let's see whether the song does pretty decently for us. Here we go.
Second track. Woo. Tonight let's start a masquerade. I'm coming over, but nobody knows. 저 뒤에 숨긴 나의 villain 같은 vibe 굳이 쓸데없는 얘긴 잘안 하는 type For real Huh? For real And later on 나의 저 dive I 홀로서 깊은 어둠조차 두렵지 않아 babe When you feel it come and get it 이끌리진 너도 모르게 right Yeah I could be there for you Yeah I can be there 내 상상했는지는 밖에 내게 중요하지 않아 Yeah get this party started Let's get it started Nobody knows Yeah nobody knows 보이는 대로 믿는 good time Get such a good time together Yeah nobody knows Yeah nobody knows 아무도 본 적 없는 dancing in the shadows 나만의 good time forever Yeah what's good Take your time Take your time Take your time Let's flip that switch I'm a wild I'm a wild Yeah what's good Take your time Take your time Yeah let's flip that switch Make it wild Make it wild When you feel it come and get it 너도 나와 함께 party all night Get this party started Let's get it started Yeah nobody knows Yeah nobody knows but we know that to meet the good boy Ooh, it's such a good time together Yeah nobody knows Yeah nobody knows to keep it 자유로운 dance in the shadows 너만의 good time forever Good time forever
Okay, Swither, nobody knows, but do you know what you think about it?
So I just had to stop myself from attempting a whistle note.
Fair.
But yeah, this one came on different. This one came on different than their title. What was the title called? The one that sounded
Something
like
about news.
Home Depot. Bad News. Yeah.
Bad news 쉽지 않은 논란 말을 쳐 어딘지만 골라 From the east side to the west side Oh why in my time ago 하나둘씩 놀라 We got the moves 울려 퍼져 boy Check my profile on the website Oh why in my time ago
I don't know why they went with the damn Home Depot ad instrumental. It does not suit it. Does not suit it. But this is a group that it seems to me like aesthetically, identity-wise, they're trying to sound like they're a bunch of Ariana Grandes. You know, I think there's one girl that really tries to be Ariana Grande. I think that's Belle. And they give her some notes like that in Bad News and did as well with their previous comeback. But one of the things about Ariana Grande was, she can sing crazy, but also she would get, Max Martin written songs and, big producers and some very great songs. Ariana also has some stinkers, but it seems like they're taking more inspiration from like Ariana's stinker throwaway tracks than like the bread and butter. But this one has a cooler vibe to it, once you hear that.
It caught me so off guard.
I'm into that sort of thing.
The man making guttural sounds in the backing track.
But yeah, I can rock with that. It's a nicer texture, and then it's got the sort of like more funk soul guitar sort of sounds. And the aesthetic and palette of this one is the best among some of their title tracks. Obviously, I think the best thing to come from this group so far is Natty's solo, which I'm suddenly extremely embarrassed that I forget what it was called.
Can't have been that good.
Oh, no. No!
Not proving your point very well here, mate.
It was the one with the
I remember it, because I remember I didn't
Sugarcoat,
like it as much as I should.
It was, Sugarcoat, which I brought on to absolutely cold audience. I don't know why nobody was feeling me the day that I brought on Sugarcoat.
Yeah,
which I still think is
think
crazy because that song is great.
it's, if I may get onto it, it's the same problem this song has, where like it finds a really cool texture and the backing track is like really, really well thought out with the instrumentation, and then it just does nothing more. And you're like, okay, now I need the next gear, you know? like there's some fucking awesome instrumental moments in this backing track, but over the top, it's just like stays the same and is like really quite dull all the way through.
Yeah, that is the most reasonable critique. And yeah, very, very reasonable connecting those two songs in that way, because I do like both. And for the same reasons that you're saying, both of them really well arranged, produced, nice texture, tasteful palette, and good basics to start with. But it is true of both that neither like take you anywhere with a bridge, neither have a final chorus that is like contrasting or climactic compared to the rest of the song. Yeah, neither of them develop in the way that you might want something like this to do. But, you know, what I said with Sugarcoat is what I'll say again this time, which is it doesn't necessarily need to, you know, take you someplace. That's nice if it does, but if you give me good singing, good instrumental, something I can ride out to, I'm not going to be mad. So this is the best title, you know, music video showing of the whole group so far, I think. I've already said Bad News I thought was really stinky. But they had some crazy vocal moments. It just did not seem right. But,
that one kind of felt like they just put the vocal moments in to be like, well, you can sing, but not because they actually suited the song, from what I remember.
Yeah, they had like that Ariana, like
they go super high in that song, but it's like too much.
Like it's like absolutely crazy. I'd love to hear that performed live. But yeah, they're making some impact. I think it's because of the vibe of the group is not very K-pop. The vibe of the group is very.
They just really want to be American, is what I'm getting from the vibe of the group. Like they desperately want to be American.
Well, no, they're going for the marketing angle of more Ariana than like trying to be a K-pop idol group.
Yeah, they just super want to be Western. It's what puts me off them.
Yeah, but it's not about what they personally want to do or not. It's all, you know.
Yeah, but you know what? When I say they just want to be this, I just mean like that's what they want to position themselves as badly. Yeah, that's what they're being told to play. That's the character they have to play.
Yes, okay. In that sense, yes. So yeah, I agree with that. On the music video front, this and Bad News were sort of a pairing of music videos where in Bad News they're doing a bunch of stuff that seems like, you know, mean or immoral or that sort of thing. And then this one, it is revealed to be righteous violence. You know, everything, every mean thing they do is an act of revenge. Usually it's a lot of bullying or people, sexual harassment or power wielding. And it shows like the initial act that inspired, that radicalized one of the girls in the groups. And then later they show their elaborate or glamorous or blown out revenge move.
It is funny in this though when you don't have the context and they go from like, okay, you like threw a dodgeball at someone to like, okay, you threw a guy out of a window and killed him by making him land on a car. Like, the like escalation is hilarious.
We thirst for righteous violence. We thirst for it. But yeah, you know, a kind of a very done sort of music video thing, but at least it gives the members opportunities to, you know, showcase a little acting, a little bit of color. And I do appreciate that because I, with this group up to this point, really was struggling to look at anyone but Natty. And now, you know, I have a bias record. You know, we got Julie.
Which one is she?
Julie. when describing the girls in this portion, when we have this on calls, this always makes me the most uncomfortable. Being put on the spot to
hey, if she's a bias wrecker, you should know who she is.
No, I know. I'm looking at her. I know who she is. But how am I going to articulate that to you?
Hair color,
I'm
length,
not sure.
that sort of thing.
Oh, well, yeah, she's got black hair. It's up mostly. The one with the red hair is Belle. The one with the sort of like, I don't know, ash colored hair is Hana. And then Natty is Natty, obviously. And then the remaining girl, you have Julie. But, I'm on a delay with the video. So
yeah.
But she was on the train.
Is she in the is she got the kind of square fringe, or you say bangs?
See, this is why the segment makes me most uncomfortable. We're on a big delay.
Because it's her, and then there's the girl with the ponytail. That's kind of brownie.
No.
Not her.
No.
Because I thought Natty was the one with the square fringe. This is amazing podcasting.
No. Okay.
No one's fast forwarding this bit.
Natty's got the bangs, and then Natty's got just straight up black hair, right? And then we got Belle, she got the red hair, and then we got Hano, it's sort of like ash. And then Julie, it's like
is the other one
black hair. I'm not good at describing it. I don't know. But she looks good, okay? She looks good. And on a live performance that I saw, she was doing some stuff that I liked. Yeah. So this group is clearly upwardly mobile. As you said, this, which isn't even their main, title track this time, has 7 million views after just a couple of days, right?
Yeah. Well, a couple of weeks, I think, but yeah.
See, this is why I hated that segment, because now Accio is absolutely
great.
Me in the chat. And, yeah, I love my bias record, the one with the hair and the outfit.
Exactly. So true.
The one with the great hair.
Usually my bias record has hair and an outfit, so she's not wrong.
I mean, the process of elimination is not that difficult.
They made it difficult too, because they have two girls with red hair in the group. Which is usually you do that to make one person stand out. But yeah, there's one with really red, and then there's the one with the red hair, it's tricky. They're clearly pushing the one with the super red hair, which I think you said is Belle. She's the one who's getting pushed this comeback big time.
Yeah, and she's the one that seems to have the most Ariana-centric ambitions, and she's the one that pours the drink on the bully girl.
Yeah.
In retribution. Justice for Kim Gam, but so this was pretty good, and we got people coming on after me, right? So I will just
we got one, but yeah.
I'm not going to do a positivity podium, but I do just want to say, Hmmm-cheat doing the Maniac challenges, VVG. My goodness. Thank you to that choreographer that made the Maniac choreography. And thank you to Hmmm-cheat, Shimbi, and everyone that participates in those challenges. Shimbi did one with Karina. That was pretty special. I also wanted to say I saw Jungkook on the iHeartRadio live doing Standing Next to You. It's pretty sick. And then the last thing is just that Filipina songstress Denise Julia has a song called Bad that is gaining some traction. I think that's pretty cool. Let's go P-pop. And I also saw that she was encouraging Sofia La Forteza of Cat's Eye. But but yeah, so interesting connections happening all over the industry. Thank you for having me on the show to again embarrass myself. I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, you're welcome. Conspicuous absence of thanks to Unha from Vivis. I'm calling you out.
I realized that right after. I was like, oh, but no one's going to think anything. Y'all know I love Unha.
Oh, I'm here to pull you up on it, don't worry.
Usually the problem is that she gets too much of the attention.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just fair.
We're
Usually
restoring balance is what we're doing.
Yeah. By focusing on Hmmm-cheat, that's restoring some balance.
Yeah. No more spotlight for you, Unha. Get out of it.
No, I will not get cast as an Unha hater because I love her so much.
She's your bias wrecker with the hair and the outfit, so it's fine.
Oh no. I gotta go, folks.
Okay.
I'm a changed man.
We'll stop cooking you then. See you later, Swither. Oh, brilliant. I'm having so much fun this week, guys. Oh, this is great. My next caller is my final caller of the day. And it's been a while since she's been in the final slot, I think. But usually she brings some pretty good stuff, and I'm expecting that from both her call and the Positivity Podium. It's Accio, the person who I probably align with on taste the most. So let's see how she does. Here we go, I'm bringing her in. Hello, Accio. Are you all good? You're muted for me, by the way.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good for once. How are you?
I'm glad. I think the key is to get you started on a good song, so we're good. Hopefully we end on good ones too.
So.
But yeah, I'm doing well. Just drove back after holiday, so back home in the desert. But it's very nice now. Yeah, so can't complain. Just had a lot of good food.
Excellent.
Family time, and now I'm just chilling at home. So yeah.
Fantastic. Sounds good. I've been enjoying the kind of fledgling stages of having a cold, so that's always a plus.
Oh.
I ended up having to cancel seeing a bunch of my family yesterday because I didn't want to give them all plague in case it got worse. So that's fun.
Plague.
But I've just been chilling at home, playing games. It's not too bad.
Okay. I don't know where to start. Are you trying to give me a layup? I don't know.
No, I'm not. I'm just talking about my life. Don't worry.
Okay.
You also feel free to choose which one of these you talk about first.
Let me see if I can make a good.
You don't have to do a transition. We can just be like, we're talking about this.
No,
now.
you do, but you do have to. What you do?
I love that visceral, like, no, you do.
Yeah, no. So I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat a little bit.
Okay, I see you.
As I'm trying to come up with a segue. Been saying a lot. And so I can't really say that I've crushed it, but we're gonna talk about crushes. Cheat.
Yes,
now.
Let's do it. Let's cheat. Let's crush. Let's go.
Yeah. All my ladies, where you at? Don't make it louder. Somebody 간질간질해. 일 좀 내게 놔둬. In the night, 내 몸은 마비된 듯 so more like hypnotized. 귓속말로 꺼내긴 긴 밤을
Okay, Accio, what did you think of Crushed in Timberlake over here?
Nice. It was pretty good. I mean, I think this is going to be up my wheelhouse already. Crush in general is just, I mean, vocals. And it's very Justin Timberlake, like, early 2000s Justin Timberlake-esque with like that chant chorus where he like sings over it too. So yeah, I think the verses and like any melodic part as usual, he killed it, right? It's been a while since we've seen Dancing Crush too, so it's kind of nice. Nice to see that. But yeah, I think the major hang up I have with this song, which I can kind of like gloss over sometimes with Crush because his vocals are that good, is that like I don't think I'm a huge fan of the chorus actually. The like Pretty Girl My Movie part can get a little bit grating. But like I can get through it because he also has like vocals going like over it. He like sings over the top of it as well. But yeah, the first time he sings the chorus when there's not that much like vocal variation, then I'm like, please, just waiting for that part to get over with, which is why when I voted, I was like, this is a 2, but only because of Crush's vocals, and it's very close to a 3. Like I think it would have just been passable if it was anyone else but Crush.
Yeah, that's true.
I like the inspiration. The percussion, I think, in Crush's songs, as always, is just very good. So I think that helps kind of move things along, and I can like listen to the percussion when I don't want to listen to the like weird Pretty Girl My Baby part. But yeah, so like, yeah, I think, props to the fact that like we didn't have to have a feature of a rapper on there at all, so we're good with that, because I can easily see something being shoehorned in there, but he didn't. So yeah, Crush holds this on his own, but I think that there could have been a better chorus. Like, I think this could have easily been a 1 if like the chorus was just like a banger. But I think because of that, it suffers a little bit. But besides that, like I have not that many complaints. Not the best Crush song, but not the worst by far. So yeah, what did you think?
I think I'm the opposite, where I don't want Dancing Crush. I just don't want it. Like, this is not what I come to Crush for. Because I felt almost personally insulted by what was it, Rush Hour, the one with J-Hope. Like, I hated that song. I thought that song was heinous. And like, this is like that, but much, much better executed in my eyes.
Oh, fair.
He doesn't do he doesn't do his like old man crow voice in this, so that's something. If you remember that from that song, I'll try and cut some in if I remember in the edit of him just doing that in Rush Hour. No one needed it, but
watch out with J-Hope stuff. If I'm being honest, so I don't.
Yeah. This song has like an amazing backing track. Like, it's so well produced. There's such cool stuff in it, and then I just don't like what's over the top of it. And like, I feel like we've already got like Justin Timberlake's Senorita. We don't need another version of it, I just don't need that. Particularly from Crush. Like, I don't know. I think my favorite Crush album is probably Wonderlost, and I feel like we're a long way from Wonderlost now, even though he put Wonder in the title of this album. I'm starting to worry that I'm never going to get anything else I like from Crush properly. At least not title tracks.
Oh, okay. I was like, really?
Because there is like,
right.
I already shouted out last week, I already shouted out Easy Peasy and Satisfied that are good from this album.
Okay.
But yeah, the type of Crush that I love is just kind of seems to be kind of phasing out, and I'm not loving what's replacing it, to be honest. He's kind of getting closer to blurring that line between R&B star and idol, and I really don't want that from Crush.
Yeah, no, I see you.
I know he's free to do what he wants to do, but I'm starting to worry that he might not be for me for much longer.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I mean, yeah, if it wasn't Crush, this would be like a 3 or 4 easily. And then I think like the last time I really, really, really liked a Crush song was, I think, Ohio. That was the last time
Ohio was incredible, man. Love that song.
That's a great song. So again, great percussion. You never sell on the percussion. We love it.
오리 오리 오하요 좀 더 크게 오리 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 오하요 아요 Singing 오리 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 오하요 아요 I'm not fine I'm not alright oh girl I know
But yeah, no, I agree with you. Like, it's very, you can tell it's like, I think Baz said it earlier, it's very derivative. You can see like their inspiration from somewhere. But yeah, so I'm just like, I want that percussion. It's been a while since we've had a Crush song. Like, one of the only people left in P Nation that still delivers at least a decent product. So like, okay.
True. Yeah, and if you like Crush, there is an awful lot more of it on the on the album. It's an unbelievably long album.
It's long. I think it's like 20 songs or something.
It's 19 songs.
Yeah. Hey, that's a real album, though, guys. That's a real one.
That put me off, though, because I'm so used to albums being like 8 songs or 10 songs. I can't deal with that much anymore. I got really tired halfway through it and was like, this feels like a job now. And it's not because it's bad, because there's definitely good stuff on there, but I just was like, getting very tired partway through.
Yeah, I think 20 is pushing it, but I would rather have more than less on an album, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like when people put like 8 songs on an album, that's like a mini, guys. Like, like realistically, you need at least 10 songs for an album.
Yeah, I see that, but as I get older, I'm starting to realize I'd rather have shorter but better. I'd rather just have like 5 amazing songs instead of like 19 that are kind of all alright and there's a couple of good ones.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah, I feel like in general minis tend to be more cohesive, but like, hey, if you're gonna release an album and call it a full album, then you need to have at least 10 tracks.
Yeah, I agree.
And Crash almost double that, so
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I just called this in mainly just to shout that album, which I know we've already been shouting to death. So I won't go over Easy Peasy again, but I really liked Monday Blues.
Monday blues, all day lose. What I do was just do. Monday blues, always do. What I do, no, just do. Yeah.
And Ego.
Girl, you kill my ego. 어쩜 이렇게 예뻐? 나 떨어지기 싫어. 아쉬워. 넌 미워. 넌 미워. 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 넌 미워. 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 미워.
And then I also added No Break, which is featuring Dynamic Duo.
No break, we're gonna slide till the morning. 걱정은 밤만 아무것도 worry. 핸들이 고장나네, don't drop for me. No break, don't care about nothing. Let's go.
So those are the 3 from the album that I liked that hasn't already been shouted. Yeah, so those, and most of it's pretty good. I think there's a slow section where I agree with you, where I had to like skip through some of it because I was like, this is starting to drag.
I think I probably got towards like 10 songs and was like, okay, why is this still going on? Just kind of was like, I don't want any more, but I still like persevered, and probably I should just listen to the back half of the album on its own. Because
the back half is actually quite good. There's just like that middle slog part that you gotta get through. So, so I do recommend that. Do get through it. It's pretty good. Yeah. So I think that's all I have to say about Crush. Was good. Justin Timberlake-esque. Good album. Listen to it for the second week in a row.
He's got enough songs on there that it needs 2 weeks to shout everything out.
Yeah, that's true. And that's true. As was saying, they're not all real songs, which is true. Some of them are like just like intros or like instrumentals and stuff. So
yeah,
but still, even with the like quote unquote fake songs, they're still like 16 or 15 songs or something. So
still a lot for a K-pop album at least.
Yeah, just an album in general. I feel like nowadays. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, once you go past like 15, you're getting way up there in terms of albums. But yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, shall we get out of this discussion and get on to the next one?
Yes.
Okay.
So yes, we're gonna get out of this conversation and get into Vince. Yeah, we're gonna listen to Vince's Get Out.
Yeah, let's do it. Here we go. Vince time.
어김없이 또 왜 바보처럼 혼자 있는 거지 아직까지도 왜 그런 놈을 잊지 못하는지 나가고 싶어도 더 이상 나갈 곳이 없는 걸 하고픈 건 너무 많은데요 더는 할 수 있는 게 없어 alright now is the perfect time 고민만 하지 말고 일단 밖으로 나와 alright don't you waste your time 예쁘게 차려입고 일단 나와 일단 나와 당장 나와 일단 나와 내일이 와도 어제와는 다를 바가 없을 테지 oh no 오직 떨어지는 건 아까운 하루가 또 지나가는 것뿐 yeah. 항상 그래왔던 것처럼 기다리고만 있기에 할 수 있는 게 너무 많은데 이제 나와 함께하면 돼 alright now is the perfect time 고민만 하지 말고 일단 밖으로 나와 alright don't you waste your time 예쁘게 차려입고 일단 나와 일단 나와 yeah. 당장 나와 일단 나와 아껴두었던 네 구두 옷들 다 꺼내 날 위해 baby tonight 예쁘게 차려입고 일단 나와 일단 나와 yeah. 당장 나와 일단 나와 hey. Get out baby Get out baby Get out baby Get out Get out
Okay. Accio, what did you think of Vince's Get Out?
No, it's really good. I think there's some like artists from the Black Label that I just like. Oh, okay. That I like often forget about. Like there's like Vini apparently, and then there's Vince, and then every once in a while, like every 5 years, they come out with something. Oh, it's pretty good. So Vince is one of those people. Last time I think we talked about him in any iteration of the show was like Vince's Emergency, I think.
Yeah, Steven really liked that song. I remember that.
Pull up on the block when you're calling 비상사태 내가 생각날 때 여기까지 들려 너의 darling 지금 전화해 바로 달려갈게
Which that was like ages ago, like before you took over the helm of the show.
Yeah, years.
So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that was just a long time. But yeah, this is just good. Like, you know, not really. I guess R&B adjacent, but not really fully R&B. I don't know. It was good. Little dance track.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's just satisfying. Like, I think it's just good to have tracks that are like kind of feel like they've been fully thought through. And to be fair to him, he's had a lot of time to think things through.
True.
But yeah, the song is like, it's just good. I mean, I don't think I have that much to say about it besides like I just like his vocals, very smooth. And it's just like a well produced song. So yeah, what did you think about it?
Yeah, similar feelings. I guess for me, Vince has to work a bit harder because I don't love his voice that much. So I need his songs to be like really good for me to get into them. But I think this is pretty damn good. I enjoy it a fair bit. It's just like as Vaz was saying earlier, it just sounds really good in the headphones. Like it just works. It's just solid. Yeah. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it's just solid.
Yeah, it's just very like atmospheric where I kind of feel like I don't know, driving through a Blade Runner-esque city or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got that kind of
futuristic, you know what I mean?
It's got that like galloping synth wavy kind of bass going on in the back, which I think gives you that kind of momentum. And he chose a very interesting choice of car in the music video, which I was down with, bringing an old-fashioned VW common gear back. Love that. Big fan.
I'm glad for your car because I don't know anything, so it's like, okay, good for you. Like that's the plus points for you.
It's just not the default choice, you know. I expect to see like a million fucking Lamborghinis to one Carmen gear in a music video, you know. But I'm down.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
And then it has like the cool like video game kind of feel to it. It's got all the different like stages, and then it has this weird bit that's playing on stream as I look now, where it has like the bubble figures of people dancing, and it's like Bulls 3D on the Genesis. If anyone remembers that, it's very funny. That song, that game has like a hilarious soundtrack where it's just some guy like grunting over and over again. So I'll try and cut that in if I remember. Oi. Oi. But yeah, enjoyable. It's a well thought out music video, well thought out song, solid.
Yeah. He has let's say, there's also an interesting vocal chop moment in it too, which Swither was talking about. You know, calling back to Someone's I Knew It, which also has that weird like vocal chop part too.
Yeah.
That sounds so good though. But anyways, yeah, there's an interesting vocal chop part that I don't mind. Because, you know, he sings for like basically the whole thing. So a little bit of a break, fine with me. Yep. But yeah, I don't really know much about Vince. He just puts out competent R&B adjacent stuff like every 5 years, and then he disappears. And
yeah, it's funny as well because I looked up what the EP was because I quite liked this song. And there's like at least 2 songs on it that are from years ago, because Emergency is on this EP, which we just discussed is from a long time ago. And then Mennal is on there as well, which is also from years ago. So I don't know what's actually new on there, but maybe we'll try it.
Yeah.
I know the song You is new because I shared that too. But
I know for sure that one's new because he came out with a video for it too. So. But yeah, that one's good too. It's a little bit of a slower song. So I would wreck it. I added it to my playlist too, but it's a little bit slower. It is R&B still. But this one just has more momentum to it, so that's why I decided to call it in.
Yeah, definitely. Glad you did. Well, yeah. Should we move on to Positivity Podium?
Yeah.
Hope you got something, because I got nothing.
Yeah, I do. I already shouted most of Crush's albums, so I won't do that. The Gen X, I don't know if like Smith recommended all of the album, but I did listen to it because of the shout. Obviously you already wrecked Butterfly featuring June, who I will always rep. But the other 2 that I will rep, one of them is called Breeze in the Beach featuring Chai. That one's like very bossa nova-y, so it's a very refreshing go.
Okay.
And then there's also Tonight featuring Summer Soul, who we all know and love. So
Yeah, my girl.
good shout there. The other one is there's this artist who lives in like the art, I don't know, K R&B indie world, I guess, who is very prolific. His name is Department or DEPT,
Oh yeah.
and he releases like feels like every week. So I don't always listen to his stuff because there's just so much. But he released a song called Anymore featuring Ashley Alicia. And the song's really good. Good groove.
Okay.
Yeah, so I listened to that one. And then the last one I will rec is last week that's run on Tama. So I will rec something that has Tama in it. It's called Taxi by Cosmic Boy featuring Tama and Swing.
Everything is on my mind. You can come to Korea. I'll call Roman. Check out that time tonight. Taxi 안에서 나 몸을 녹이네. 더 이상 밖으로 나가기 싫어. Baby won't you come tonight. 이런 데 할 사람 없지 난 baby. That's when I turn on this music out loud. My man Cosmic Boy, tell me what you want for real. So that she beauty 되는 거리. Now what we wanna be all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cat9 Cosmic, let's go.
Yep. I went through a Cosmic Boy phase because I was like, I just gotta check out all this other stuff. So that was one of the ones I found.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hey. But yeah, so those are the 4 recs I will give. And
yeah, I think most of my stuff's already been shouted out. Because I was going to shout out the Tonight featuring Somersault as well. We did Changed Man.
Oh, no.
Ian shouted out Marionette by Lapalus last week. I checked that out. It's actually really good. I enjoy that.
Okay.
Stunningly for Lapalus. But yeah, they made a good song.
Yeah. Okay.
Vaz shouted out Bump It Up by Thama last week, and it's good. Yeah.
That one. I just really like that one, so.
I think pretty much everything else has been shouted out. I guess the only other thing that hasn't been shouted out, but it's weeks old now, is fucking Screen Time by Epic High, because nobody brought it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna bring it, but I kept forgetting. Okay, anyway, it's my bad.
It's okay, they're in my favorite group. It's no problem, mate.
Sorry, dude. Or something, if I remember. I guess maybe 3. 2 others, last 3 other things I'll rec. There's this artist called Soye, but the O is like a knot, I guess. I don't know. Freaky You is a good one.
I'm sick of freaky you. 신경 좀 쓰지 마. I'm sick of freaky you. 널 위한 거잖아.
And then she came out with a song called You, featuring I know.
너의 눈을 보면 너의 코를 보면 I want you yeah you 잠든 너의 표정 물든 너의 꿈도 I want you yeah you 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 you
Not Soldier Boy Jason. But yeah. So that was recent. I didn't want to call it in because it's kind of slow, but it's good. And then the song that I didn't call in, which I will probably not call in because now it's a month old, is Suyeon or S8YN with WYD and N, which I'm not sure what that's for. Like, what are you doing?
Just unpronounceable
now?
names of everything.
You still don't know how big you are, and I believe it was all for a while. 널 좋아했던 나를 왜 스스로 미워하게 만들어? 솔직하지 못할 거면 keep running away. You're so beautiful, beautiful.
I don't know. Yeah, but it's a good song. She apparently was on the first season of Produce 101. And then I was also a choreographer. Yeah, she's a choreographer for Dreamcatcher too. So, like, I don't know. Finally having her, like, solo debut, and it's a pretty good, like, R&B adjacent song. So I didn't get a chance to call it in, but it was fun. So,
Cool.
yeah, let's do it.
Sounds good. Sounds good. We'll have a look at those. But yeah.
And that's finally it. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Accio. Always good to talk to you.
All right. It's nice talking to you. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you. You too. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. And that is now the end of episode 51. I think we can call that the end of the Diggy Misery arc, because I was actually happy this week, which you haven't seen in a while. So thank you all for making that happen. We turned it around. We finally turned it around. And now I'm ready for next week to be another crushing disappointment and ruin all the good work we did this week. But thank you anyway. Catch us next week. We should have another show. I don't think I have anything coming up, but I'll keep you updated in the Discord. And yeah, see you all later, audio listeners.